Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Wire Season 2, Episode 5, if you want to see my reaction videos about the first episodes of this Season 2, but maybe also for the entire Season 1, I'm gonna put the link into the eye about the playlist that I made for The Wire if you want to see all of my reaction videos into the chronological order. And I'm repeating it each time, you know, in each of these videos, because I still have some of you guys on the comments telling me that you just saw that I was reacting to it and you're interested by it and you don't know where to search for the videos. And I have also some of you who are subscribers to my channel since a long time. And you know, you came, I think that it was for the episodes 12 and 13 of the Season 1 of The Wire. And you were really like, oh girl, you're reacting to it, I didn't know it, YouTube didn't offer me your videos, you know, on the first war, on the welcome war. Even if these people, they are subscribers, you know, of my channel, so I don't know, you know, I know that YouTube is really not working well with me, like, I know that I'm totally avoided, I don't know how to say it, blocked from the algorithm and stuff like that, that new viewers, it's really rough to have new viewers coming on my channel. But for old viewers, you know, or at least people who are subscribing, it should be easier and it's not. So if it's your case, maybe you should verify that you're really a subscriber to my channel. Maybe YouTube did something wrong with that, and maybe if you're really that interested, you can activate the notifications or something like that. Like, I don't have other solutions for you guys. If not, maybe to follow me on Twitter. Each time, you know, I'm publishing the videos, each time that I'm publishing them on YouTube, I'm putting the link on my Twitter. I do my best, you know, I do my best, but I can't do anything else, you know, against YouTube and this algorithm. I can't fight more than that. And for sure, if you want, you can subscribe to my Patreon if you want to have these reaction videos about The Wire with 2 episodes of advance now, not only 1 episode of advance, but 2 episodes of advance, and with an extended reaction part. And I'm saying it each time for The Wire, it's really longer reaction part because it's big episodes, and if you can be interested by that, you have my Patreon. And because of that also, maybe it can be easier for you guys to find my videos, to have access to them and all. You know, everything is on the same platform. I don't know. That's the only solutions, you know, that I can offer you. Okay, let's go for this episode 5. I'm a little stressed to watch this episode, not really because what can happen into the story, because what happened during the last episode, if I think about it again, like, it was good stuff for guys. I'm gonna come back to that later. But really the fact that during the last episode, which was so great, I had to make 2 breaks, I was crying, I swore in French and all of that. Really now I'm nervous to watch a new episode, because clearly the fact that Bubs is into that season, was cast for this season, it was really a shock, a surprise for me. I really thought after, you know, 3 episodes without him, I thought that we wouldn't have him at all for this season. So to see him, it was really like ghost from the past. I was shocked, and for sure it made me cry, and I was not prepared for it, because in my mind he already got better, you know, like everything was doing fine for him, and clearly it was not the case. He's taking drugs again, he's stealing again, he's still with this friend, like the situation is not okay with Bubs. So with my reactions when he appeared on screen during the last episode, I know that I'm not gonna handle well to see him again during this season, and clearly if they are using him more than just right there to find Omar, if we have really a story around him, something happening to him, I know now that I'm not gonna take it well at all, that it can make me cry in just 1 second, that truly is my favorite character and that I can cry, be destroyed by anything bad, you know, which can happen to him. Like, see, it's already rough for me to talk about it. I knew that I loved that character, but I didn't know that it would be that rough to have him back on screen, and now I know that I'm done, you know, like for the rest of this show now, each time that something is gonna happen to Bubs, something bad, or even something good in fact, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna be destroyed, I'm gonna go crazy. And for you guys who already know this show, who already know what is gonna happen to Bubs, I'm pretty sure that with me saying that, you're already thinking about what is gonna happen next for Bubs, and you're already listening and waiting to see my reactions to some particular scenes. Please don't tell me anything, you know, about what is gonna happen to the guy. Don't put any spoilers about it right there on YouTube, also on Twitter. Please be careful with that and just wait to see how I'm gonna react and what I'm gonna think on the future. Okay, the rest of the story, the rest of the situation right now for the rest of the characters, it's a pretty good one. In fact, when you think about it, that's it. We have Daniels who is leading the team. We have almost everyone back into the team. We have Priest, we have Herc, we have Kima. We're gonna have soon Bunk and Leicester. The only one that we're never gonna have back into that team, I think that it's gonna be McNulty, because clearly he annoyed too many people. He's gonna be on that team no matter what, even if it's not gonna be official. Even more because now we found the name of this girl and he's searching for her family, more information about her, so he's really getting attached to that case, to that particular girl, you know, into the case. So we'll see about it, how it's gonna be for McNulty to get involved, but not officially into the team. We have Carver also, who is not really into the team. The fact is that I can understand why they don't want him back yet. I mean by that the writers and also the characters in fact, because with what happened at the end of the last season, the fact that we learned that during all of this time he was a rat, a snitch, he was saying stuff about the team and all. That's bad, you know. I can understand that Daniels, he doesn't want to fight, you know, to have him back on the team. Okay, he appreciated the guy, but to fight for him to be on the team, not that much. The fact is that he already had some meetings, you know, he already saw the docs guys, so maybe he could have some other informations during all of his inspections, you know, into the place and all. Maybe he can be more the guy who is on the field, who knows stuff, who can have informations, you know, like that. I think that we're gonna see him again, you know. I don't think that they're gonna totally avoid him into the story and all of that. So yes, at the end, you know, a lot of good things happened during the previous episode. But I cried a lot and I swore in French and it was hell for me. We have also for sure all of the situation with Stringer, the difficulties that he has with his business, the solutions that he found for Avon who is in jail. At first it was mostly for Dee, you know, for Dee to have less years to spend in jail, but he did not accept to go with this plan. So Avon was the one, you know, to take advantage of it. Cool for you, Avon. Dee, I'm still really worried about him because he didn't accept that plan. All of what he's saying to Stringer, I have the impression that at some point he's gonna say, you know, fuck you to Stringer, I want to do stuff on my own, let me alone. And again, like for me, when it happened, you know, at the end of the season 1, the fact that Dee went in jail, I was so sure that they would try something to kill Dee, because again, Dee, at some point, he said everything to the cops, and can you really accept that someone close to you did that to you? And can you really accept that that someone is coming back to you like nothing happened? Like at any point, Dee, he can switch again. And for so many reasons. And the fact that right there is beginning to to be tired of Avon and his plans. The fact that also we know that Stringer is sleeping with his woman. The fact that his woman is going to be forced to visit him, like maybe at some point he's going to learn the truth about the fact that she's forced to be there, but also about the fact that she's sleeping with Stringer. So many reasons for Dee to switch again. And really beginning this season, understanding that we would spend time with the guys in jail, especially with Dee, I was like, that's it, I have no hope for Dee to survive to this season, and the more we're progressing, the more I have this emotion. And it's bad because you saw it during my binge watching of the season 1, I truly appreciated what they did with his character. I think that he was the one that they explored the most, you know, with the emotions, the feelings, the changes and all. That was so cool. So we'll see what they're gonna do with this season for Dee. Oh! And I talked about it during the last episode, the review of the last episode, and also during the live session that I had yesterday with some of you guys. I truly loved all of the scenes with Frank, you know. I think that this actor is doing an amazing job with that role. The intensity that he can have, and without being too much, without, you know, making dark faces like, you know, that kind of actor, you know, like when you are telling them to be intense, they're like that, you know that they're gonna be like that, they're gonna act. Right now it's not that at all, and still it can be so intense, and I can feel so many things, you know, which are happening into his mind. The fact that it's really rough for him, the fact that the cops are gonna go after him, but he's gonna do it to protect the dogs because he loves this place, he loves his guys, and he would do anything for that. That's so great to feel so many stuff with this actor. Like, truly, I loved him. I love this actor, and how he's playing Frank, it's so great. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right there. Let's go for this new episode. Like I said, remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which we have 2 episodes of advance, you can have extended reaction part. I'm not gonna put full reaction part for The Wire, so you just have to subscribe to the level 2, you know, if you're only interested by The Wire, and that's the best way to support me. Like I said, YouTube and me, like, I'm really not considered, so if you truly want to support me, it's on my Patreon. It can be appreciated and really useful if you want and if you can. Let's go for this episode. Who are you, white boys? Like, clearly you don't seem like the ones who are paying attention about details, you know, and about not showing that you have that much money. It would be so easy to have you.
God damn it, Drug. When you work a G-Pack for a guy, K-Pack's supposed to be 500.
Stash guy, you know.
I ain't hearing that shit. I want my fucking money.
For sure they are working for you,
You
Ziggy.
best know I ain't. But when I roll back packs here tomorrow, money gonna be right. But you're gonna see. You're gonna see who you fucking with. I look like a fucking punk.
Someone who is trying to threaten him, but I'm not really afraid of you, Ziggy. You think? Oh, Ziggy. You don't have the guys and really... Is that bad?
You think they're supposed to get money some other way? Huh? Is that what you think, man?
Alright. Look, how about the coat? Take the coat, alright? I paid too large for it. So that plus the cash I gave you, and then I actually get 700 more by the end of the week. You know I will.
Too bad.
For that.
This.
Yeah.
Look, man, I ain't paid by Friday. You dead by Saturday, man. Hey, yo, take my man Rob.
Fuck, I need that! I fucking need that! Fuck you!
Oh, really? You're not impressing anyone.
me. You don't want the poster? I'll take someone else. Looking down that list of names on the Southeastern roster, I'm saying to myself, why take a man who already burned you once?
You think that he's not gonna do the same mistake again?
If I caught him once, he might be the last son of a bitch to try it twice. I'm guessing you got enough shame on you from the last time so that it won't happen again. No, sir, no. One other thing. As far as I'm concerned, those stripes on your sleeve aren't earned. Detective Greggs runs your team.
Mm-hmm.
Same as it ever was.
Welcome back. Okay, if you're giving him another chance, I will too.
Well,
I'm back, bitches!
Are you doing the house hunting? We just started. Well, if you're interested in this area, I could run some listings for you. This particular house.
My Aunt Treasy's.
Is she a relation to the McDonald's?
No. She's a relation to me.
She died like 4 years ago.
Oh.
Is that the price? That's the listing, yes.
So you're not gonna have any right on this house, in fact.
I can't say for certain, but one just like it in the 1200 block sold for $340 last week.
$340, huh?
So?
Maybe we should rent. When you come home, Stringer saying they're gonna hook you up with something out of the mix. Like running a club, or straight business like. But why you be like that? Throwing them off when they're looking to do for you.
Darn it, they playing you with that we family and it's all about love. It's just about business, darn it.
D, they're gonna be there for us.
Are you gonna buy it?
Jesus, get the fuck out there. Fucking niggers got me. My mom, they got Princess too.
Princess?
Fucking car.
You named your car Princess. Okay.
Every one of those motherfuckers. They got Princess, man. They're holding for fucking ransom and now they're telling me I'll have them on by Friday. They're gonna kill me. I'm at 2,700. I got money to aim me. I'm talking. Security deposits and furniture over at Little Pages.
Another photo?
You cocksuckers.
Yeah. That's the best joke, you know, for this entire season. San Diego. And a fingerprint.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Daniel said I should see you about a surveillance van.
No!
Van. That van's on one to the southwest.
505050! We have 2 codes now.
Thomas Bakusa.
Come on down.
The fuck is that?
The round.
Grand jury for the Circuit Court of Baltimore City.
You work the Atlantic Light, right? Everybody on the ship testifies.
The detective here thinks we know something about that mess. He thinks we'd leave him there on the dock in a box, dying there in the dark, because...
Because why? Detective.
Oh, really? You have some nerves now when, at the end of the last episode, who was puking because he was disturbed?
Of all the cans on the terminal, that's the one you lose in the stacks.
Don't need no shit, goddammit! You want us to dance with the grand jury, we will. What do you say to any question?
I take the Fifth Amendment.
And if they offer you immunity to testify against your union brothers?
I don't remember.
What you're forgetting, detective, is that every IBS local on the East Coast has had its ass in front of a federal grand jury 2 or 3 times already. Our books have been open in the Justice Department for 8 years. We're here through Bobby Kennedy, Tricky Dick Nixon, Ronnie the Union Buster Reagan. We'll be here through your weak bullshit, no problem.
Oh, I love this actor so much.
These 4 ain't working today. I'll leave the papers here. I'll make sure they get them without doubt. Come on.
Think? No.
Bunky's pissed. See the change on his face. Oh, I love this actor.
Bird showed it to me.
He showed you the weapon before the murder?
Which part are we talking?
Bird committed more than one murder.
Yes.
Fish gotta swim, you know what I'm saying?
I thought he did good.
Imagine the mileage Maury Levy gets out of me putting that sociopath on the stand.
You gotta admit, it'll be different.
Dress him up at least.
Yeah.
Can't have him on the stand looking like that. Anything with a tie.
Omar with a tie.
How do we do, Charlie?
I've almost got one of them ready to swear to the docks, or actually near the water.
They don't scare them guys.
Yeah.
You ain't got no informants on the dock? Someone you could go to on this, someone you got a history with? They say a police is only as good as his informants. Meaning we ain't about much.
Who can become one of your informants?
So look,
No, it ain't.
It's fitting with your eyes.
I'm going across the street to the federal building. I'll see you in about a half hour.
What's up, bro? We need a little help?
Sweet, bro.
You got the spot?
Sure.
Alright, then we good. Well, no, my nigga's running left. Alright. Carl, you copy this? It's all in the props, baby. All in the props.
The only guy they got that even knows you had a can that day was Horse. He ain't gonna say shit to nobody. You sure? Horse is a rock. Don't ever worry about him. My uncle either. Wants you to stop moving cash through our docks. At least until this shit chills. Their interest is in the girls. Not like the money shit.
Not only
That shit
now.
is done. At that end. But, more important, we address Frank's concerns. You tell your uncle I will meet him. Says he wants to meet with the Greek. Anything you can say to the Greek, you can say to me. Says he wants the Greek. Says you tell him when and where. About the other business. The chemicals. What do you need it for? It's just business. Buy for a nickel. Sell for a dime. Yeah.
What are you gonna do with it?
Who wants a dime's worth of fucking chemicals?
Bombs? Drugs?
This field office.